summer session two. I just wanted to briefly go through Seeking Alpha. During summer session two, we actually have a paid subscription for Seeking Alpha, so we're going to be using it to post our stock reports. The formatting for stock reports is also changing just so it adapts to the Seeking Alpha style, so we can post articles and analysis. So if you guys aren't familiar with Seeking Alpha, I'm just going to shortly go through it. So they have a lot of different tools. You guys will be able to use this because I'll share the password in the email. But you can find stocks. There's screeners on this. It's like a basic analysis website. But another thing you can do is, of course, you can look up companies. So we could just do one of these. Intel. And right here you can see analysis. Uh, People on the internet can post their stock reports onto Seeking Alpha. So that's kind of a benefit, and that's why we're going to be using it. To look at these articles, you have to have this paid subscription. But from my understanding, you guys should be able to use our email and password to just use our account and look at stuff on here. So, but if that doesn't work, we'll just change it a little bit up. But yeah, so you can look for these. This was a random guy, Joseph Parish. He posted this on Intel. But you can see does his own analysis, right? And that's just kind of what we're working towards. And the great thing about Seeking Alpha 2 is that it's actually they have like I believe 10 million like paid users, which is actually quite a few. Um, if you look here, like a lot of these posts have comments. If I can go back, hold on. Yeah, like a lot of these posts have comments, which is another benefit. Like this was posted August 5th and it has 16 comments. This one has 28 comments, 54 comments. Like that's really impressive. So we can really get some more feedback online too. 92 comments, like some crazy stuff. So if we can publish our analysis here, that would be much better. Um, and just briefly, so what I want you to guys to do now is instead of these slideshows, you're just doing a Google Doc. Uh, you're probably going to use this format, introduction, market. Well, this is a little bit different, but financials, valuation, technical analysis, risks, and then catalysts. Okay. And then also a conclusion. And that way, once you do it on the Google Doc, I want you guys to send me your Google Docs. You can do like the headlines, the titles of these do not really matter. It's really specific on what company you're doing. But when you finish these documents, send them to me, and then I can shortly look through them. And then what I'm going to have you guys do is go on to Seeking Alpha. So go back to Seeking Alpha. And then you're going to go over here. Let's see if I can minimize this. There we go. Going to go to write an article. And what you do when you want to publish your stock report, after I've checked it, I'm not publishing your reports. It would take me too long just because some of the formatting and you have to insert some of the like sources. So that would take me really a long time. I mean, if you guys can't access the website, then maybe I will publish them just to make it easier. But from here, after you clicked on write an article, so we can go back again just so I can show you this again. So you got Seeking Alpha. This is your home. You go up here, top right corner. It's the account profile. You go to write an article, and now you're here. What do you want to publish? So when we do this, we want to publish an article not exclusive to Seeking Alpha. In the future, we're going to try to use this, maybe to get some payment from it. But as of now, just because our research is still new, And I believe you have to pay some sort of initial fee for this, so we're not going to do this yet. So we're just going to do an article not exclusive to Seeking Alpha. After that, you go to next step, and from here you can compose your article. They do a nice title slide. They also have a main image. And then from there, you can move down to all of these. It just walks you right through the steps. It's really not complicated. You just go through the steps. There's a few other things, but we can just look at mine for now. Let's see. So mine is still oh, another great thing about Seeking Alpha is they actually have publishers. So you guys cannot use AI when you publish these. You cannot use AI in your writing because the publishers, the editors are going to check over that. And if they do find it, they could like not publish the article and also give us restrictions. So that would be bad. So just be careful with that. Don't use AI. But we can see this is mine here. Lithium Americas, the United States strategy to reduce dependence on Chinese lithium. So just scrolling down, we can see what I did here. I like these titles where you do the bigger H2 up here and bold it. You know, it just looks a lot better than the stock reports on the Google Slides. That's fine. So it's like short, it's a little shorter too, because I felt like when we did the slideshows, they were a little too long sometimes. And I think that just having them shorter is just a little bit easier. So that's just the basic summary of that. I guess I can go through this. So title and marketing. So make sure you add your title, ticker and theme tags. This stuff, I don't think it's that important. It's just saying like what exactly your report is about and if it's like a buy or sell. It's almost like hashtags on like a post. So like just kind of gets a little bit more exposure. Disclosure. Um, just if you do own stock, I guess you can share that you own stock. I mean, I do own stock in Lithium Americas, so I said that. And then the summary, they want you to add this little bullet point summary in the beginning. You can do more than 3 bullets. Just make sure this is done because if it's not, they're not going to. Yeah, this is like a required step. See, it's mandatory. Final notes, I just shortly wrote one of these just to say what's happening to the editor. And then a preview. You can just preview this again, right? Everything's good. This is what it would look like, and then you just submit it. And that's it. And now it's here, and I'm still waiting for mine to be posted. It takes around 10 to 14 hours for posts to be fully like submitted to the website, so we just have to wait for that. But I think that wraps that up. So we're not going to be using the slideshows anymore. We're going to be using Seeking Alpha. And when you plan out your research, do it on a Google Doc now and kind of do it in that format that you saw on Seeking Alpha. And then also, I will be sharing the password in the email for our Seeking Alpha account so you guys can log in. And that's it. So thank you guys.